I went to the Win earlier this week on the weekday. I went to the Win. I had a client loan signing event, and then I went to the Resort World as well. And so some of the footage that you're seeing is me walking around in the casinos and expressing gratitude. And so because I've gone to the Strip already, I work right on the Strip. Instead of going out tonight, what I decided to do is instead do my laundry, clean my sheets, vacuum a little bit, make my environment a little bit cleaner, load up on water, and have a nice protein meal. Lastly, go to bed super early. That's it. So I could go out tonight and have a couple of drinks, but I'm saving myself for tomorrow. I'm supposed to go out with one of my senior friends. I posted him on my Instagram's post. He's like my father figure. So we're going to go out and celebrate his health tomorrow because some of the diagnosis and some conditions he was fighting with are now self-reversing. And I think it's a lot to do with positive thinking, positive impact. I've had a very positive impact on his life, on thinking positively and thinking outside of your own anxiety and helping him unlock his health anxieties, right? I mean, the guy's 80 years old, so, you know, I'm there for him, right? And so we're going to go out and celebrate tomorrow. But I want to go to bed early. Like, I don't want to get in trouble. You know, I am showing my age. Like, I'm an older man, and I just think that this is a wiser decision for me to stay local tonight, meaning that stay in my own vicinity, my own neighborhood. Of course, things can pop up anywhere these days, right? But the Strip on a Friday night, basically, there's a lot of people there on a Friday night. So the traffic is really bad. It can take like anywhere between 30 to 40 minutes to make that drive back. So in my head, I'm like, you know what? I don't even want to take an Uber. I'm just going to stay indoors, just enjoy my alone time. And that's all I'm doing is tonight, I'm going to enjoy my alone time and I go to bed by 9 o'clock and get at least 10 hours of sleep. So tomorrow when I wake up, I'll have so much energy. This video was just literally about free flow. Like, do what your heart desires, man. Like when it comes to self-care, right? When it comes to taking care of yourself and making the decision that's best for you. So for me, the options were there to go out and kind of stay out late tonight, but I kind of intuitively, my intuition basically told me, no, man, just get some rest, recovery. I got my right shoulder recovering from, I believe it was a little bit of a tear. Now I can move my arm. Like, I got a lot of mobility back, strength back on that shoulder. I've been doing rotator cuff exercises. So it's just a time for me to be easier on my body, my mind, my spirit, and wanting to just go to bed early. That's all. And that's all this video is about. Is I'm actually excited and almost feeling like a kid in a candy store that I get to sleep 10 hours tonight. When you get older, you'll realize the value of sleeping and what it does to your body and how it adds to your youthful frame. And I'm talking about overall, like your lean body mass. That's what sleep does to you. That's what sleep does to you. And a lot of people ask me, what do you train? Like, how do you look like this? And, you know, what do you do for your skincare? How do you stay so lean at 160 pounds? And, you know, blah, blah, blah. How do you look so good? And all of that, right? I've lived my entire life with these types of compliments. And I take it all in. I accept it. And I have to speak to it because that's my way of giving back. And if you can fix your sleep hygiene, your sleep routine, I can't tell you how big of a win that is in your personal life. If you can start saying no to parties, if you can start saying no to events, right? And just saying no, period. Like, you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You don't have to have that drink that you don't want to have. No one's forcing you, man. At the end of the day, peer pressure is just a projection of shortcomings of other people and their own, missing pieces, links in their life that they're projecting onto you. So why should you, indulge in activities, in emotions that are being projected onto you? That's not who you are. So try to align with who you are and what your inner calling is. A lot of us want to get in shape. The year 2025 is, we're done. We're in Q4. So if you didn't start last year at this time, Q4 in 2024, the time is now, guys. It's not too late. It's not too late. Maybe you get a camera just like this, get a gimbal. You improve your speaking skills, right? Break that anxiety spell. Garner the social confidence. Break the social anxiety that grips you all the time. Maybe you get out and start doing this as an example. Document your life's journey. Document your weight loss journey. Talk about how you feel. If you're scared, talk about how you're scared. If you have anxiety, talk about how you're feeling anxiety right now. And if you're breaking out of it, what a way to do it, by walking it out. And that's why there's a song called Walk It Out, right? Guys, walking is one of the best therapeutic exercises you can do. This video is all over the place. I said this was going to be a short video, but I am doing what I truly love to do, which is walking in the middle of nowhere. I know exactly where I am, but when I look at the background and the footage, it literally feels like I'm in the middle of nowhere. And it's an amazing feeling because, as I've talked about, there's a sense of accomplishment when my walking is over, when I go home, when I'm in post-production, when I see my background, like, holy cow, I was there. I was walking in all these mysterious and kind of desert-like areas, and now I'm walking here. I used to see other people do YouTube videos back in California. Now I'm in those exact spots doing my own videos, right? So the vibe is the vibe is the vibe. The vibe is what you create, man. And the vibe is what people feel. The vibe is what people feel. And tonight, the vibe that I feel is, man, I want to go home and sleep. I've given myself an honest 40-hour week. I'm thankful to be back at 9 to 5 job right now, at least, because times are really bad, right? Everyone's after the dollar. Everyone's trying to make a quick buck. And there's nothing wrong with an honest living, right? But the stress that you endure, you need to counter the stress through self-care. And sleep is one of the biggest ways to counter that. Obviously, I've walked well over 10,000 steps today. I'm well over 1 hour walking just by recording batch videos today. And this is one way, one angle, just another perspective. I'm showing you how you can have fun creating content and while doing what you love. And for me, I love walking. And so what I decided to do is, as my YouTube journey has advanced, as I'm slowly inching toward that 600 mark subscriber count, recent new comments on my channel, it's hard for me to stay indoors and just talk behind my YouTube backdrop, right? So I want to keep the theme constant as much as I can by walking and talking. And like I said, the more I walk, my thoughts, my energy, it just goes, man. It just flows. I'm just enchanted by the backdrop here. This is so amazing. All right, folks, keep it in 10 minutes here. And I'm really going to call it here and head back home and start my meal preps, okay? Till the next video, Mamba out.